Hello my lovelies and welcome back to Sundering Tarot. This is your daily tarot reading for the 21st of August 2023, and my ancestors once again have called for the Disney's Villain Tarot. This is the third day we'll be using this deck. And if you're not familiar with it, it is a pip deck. Let me know what you think of this deck. I'm actually kind of enjoying it. So let's go ahead and see what else it has to say. Okay, my lovelies. This is interesting. We have three major arcanas on the table. We have two aces, and we have one synchronicity because we have the Five of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Five of Swords. So we have 5, 5, 5. Of course, fives are a number of change. So this is kind of a transformative kind of energy for the day. And sadly, maybe something comes up and you start contemplating the past. You start contemplating bad choices, past decisions, things that make you unhappy. And in a way, that's good because that calls into question of, okay, I made the wrong choice, so what were the consequences? What was the yielding result of that choice? Because justice is cause and effect. So as much as it's good to be aware of that, however, living in the past is a place that you don't live. You live in the present, not the past. So don't get stuck there. So give that energy a rest and don't get stuck. It's always good to reminisce and visit the past and check yourself of, okay, where did I go wrong? And what can I learn? Because when we do that, and we find out the source of what poor choices we made, what misstep we made, we get the opportunity to make a new choice. We get the opportunity to try again and move on from that energy, make it better. That's personal growth right there, basically. Self-improvement, gotta love it. But when we stay in the past and we start to live there, we start to agonize over the things that didn't go our way, all the bad memories, all the mistakes we made. If we start to live in the past and treat it like the present, that keeps us stuck. That definitely keeps us stuck. Don't live in the past. The past is gone. Use it to learn from, but don't live there, please. And realize that you have the options at any point to end things, to change things. And to realize that, okay, some things didn't go your way. You had to suffer some consequences. But there's always new options available. There's always things that are going to go your way. There is new choices to make things better. And that you don't always have to stay stuck. You don't always have to stay in the past. You are not your mistakes. Let me say that again. You are not your mistakes. And you are teachable. When you start looking at the past and you do it with an unbiased viewpoint, you start learning, yes, what missteps you made, what situations didn't exactly go your way or weren't meant for you, but did ultimately teach you something that you can utilize for the future. And definitely strengthens you, helps you make wiser choices, and gives you a better direction, a better sense of purpose, because you've learned from your mistakes. You've learned what your consequences are. You've learned where not to go, how not to do things. But you are not your mistakes. And the past is gone. And we live in the now. So don't live in the past. And with this, of course, because we do have the past coming up and wanting to live there, to assess past mistakes that might keep us stuck, beware of what your feelings and your mindscape are at. Like I said, your mindscape is everything, but don't beat yourself up for past mistakes. Don't live there in the past. Yes, observe the past, but realize that there's hope for the future. There's things that you can do to turn things around. So you don't have to feel that same way, all that unhappiness. You don't have to keep it. And you can transmute that. You can shift that. Because you are teachable. You are a human being and you are capable of growth. And that is the whole point. Yeah, they're pointing out the 555 to me again. Change. Yes, this is a very transformative day. Transforming your emotions on how you think about things, transforming your mindscape, and realizing that the past is the past and the present is the present, and the future is still out there, and we have some influence that we can have on it. So we might as well embrace our choices and learn from our mistakes and be a little bit proactive in order to have a better outcome, to move towards happiness, to move towards hope, to move towards something more fulfilling, to have something more valuable than maybe what we had in the past. So if you've been down on your luck lately, remember, you're not always going to be there. Things can look up. You don't have to live in the past, and you do have influence over it. So you do have the capability of learning and shaping your world. You do have a say in this. All right, let me double check the astrology for you. Oh yes, Moon enters Scorpio. Transformations can be of help to you. You can focus on small transformations that lead to more power and control down the line. We literally have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands down here. So yes, the knowledge that you gain, even if you made mistakes, the knowledge that you gain, what you've learned, how do you utilize that information, and the actions you take because of what you've learned are important. They help you change, they help you grow. They serve a purpose. You are not your mistakes. Alright, and for those that do love the numerology, all our cards today add up to 87. Which of course ultimately reduces down to 6, which numerology 6 is a temporary opportunity. So if you're going to evaluate the past, by all means, go for it. See what you've learned so you can come to terms with it. Gain whatever knowledge you need to. Restructure and transform things as you need to. Remember, you are not your mistakes, and try not to get stuck and live in the past. Visit there, but don't live there. Alright, my lovelies, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for you today. And if this resonated, by all means, please give me a big thumbs up. It helps grow the channel. I truly appreciate it. As well as feel free to share this video anywhere online. That also helps to grow the channel, and I appreciate those that do make the effort to get the messages out there. And feel free to drop me a line in the comment section down below. Don't be shy. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.